Welcome to Aha Moments, Episode 1. My name is Nathan Adams, and I'm here with Paul Coe, and we're going to talk about some things that have changed in our world in the last, 6 months? 9 months? One thing that's big for us is we did research throughout the last half of 2021 and drew a line in the sand January 1 of 2022 that we were going to build a greener Colorado. And what that means for us is that we are building to a LEED Gold or a LEED Platinum or even higher certification. So we won't buy it, design it, entitle it, build it, or sell it if it doesn't meet a high standard of energy efficiency and sustainability. Let's kick it off with what's changed for you recently. Give us just the title change and kind of what that means and why we did it.
Of course. As I was CFO for 4 years, and now my title has changed to Chief Investment Officer. One of the most important things that we needed to focus on was to raise capital for our company. I felt that really strongly that we had to jump all over it. So really, my role has changed to strictly focus mostly on that, the capital raise side, and to be able to structure, some of our partnerships that we have going.
It's hard to raise capital, right? At least historically speaking?
Absolutely.
So what's happened for us since we've made that shift to building a greener Colorado and we've been out there very public and front and center with everybody? What's the aha moment? What's the oh my gosh, this may not be as hard as we thought it was going to be? Yeah,
the aha moment was really when we figured out by doing the right thing that people will naturally see what we're doing and want to get involved. The phones have been ringing off the hook. There's investors that are being referred to. A lot of people are finding out about us and wanting to figure out how to be a part of it, which is something that we have never seen in our company before.
Yeah, and it's been neat for me. I've reconnected with friends I haven't talked to in a long time. I literally, right at this very moment, have a voicemail that I've only read the beginning parts of from a friend of mine that I haven't spoken to in 10 years, but it basically started like this. Hey, this is Kevin. We haven't talked in a long time, but I see you guys are in the green space and you're building sustainably and there may be some synergies. So we've had friends of mine that we never thought to even ask to invest that have come to us and said, hey, I'd love to invest. I'd love to learn more about what you guys are doing. Or even, do you take investors?
Right, and even at this point, I'd love to take on more investors, and it's just been overwhelming, really, with the response. Just doing the right thing brings, people closer to us.
So you've been with redT for how many years now?
Over 7 years now.
Over 7 years. Recent capital raise was $3.8 million.
Correct.
Could we have raised $3.8 million in 7 years ago?
No way.
Could we have done it 3 years ago?
No.
Yeah, maybe a year ago, but it would have been a struggle, right?
Yeah.
What percentage of that 3.8 million came through our stance and the way we do business now?
About 75%, possibly even 80%. A lot of even previous investors were all about the green initiative. They all believed in it, and it's something that they wanted to pass on to their kids as something that they invested in.
Yeah, so I would say, and you feel free to disagree with me if I'm wrong, big takeaway moment for us was simply the fact that we were nervous about making this move to build a greener Colorado and thought, oh gosh, is it going to be harder to raise capital? Are we going to lose clients? Are we going to run into other challenges? And lo and behold, we've had people come out of the woodwork looking to invest money. Didn't lose a single client. If anything, we piqued their interest and they're like, hey, that's been on radar for me. And we just didn't know how to get into it, didn't know how to do it. So in 2023, we should deliver north of 400 homes that we'll sell. We may not build all those. We won't be the developer on all of those. Probably be somewhere between 50 and 75%. But to those of you that are thinking, is this okay? Is it safe to do? You'll be pleasantly surprised with the feedback that you get. Thanks for checking out Aha Moments, Episode 1.